Welcome to another episode of Left-Handed Conversations. This is our safe place where we kick game and a lot of bullshit, y'all.
Yes,
I'm Derek's shit talking extraordinaire.
Yeah, this your boy, man, Lil Walt, you know me, the ghetto narrator. And we here, man, we in it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good to see you again, homie.
Yeah, you too.
Man, I got a guest today, man. We excited about him. Friend to the family.
Yes, sir.
Friend to the show. We've been friends since we were kids.
Man, long time.
Goddamn it, one of them few light-skinned brothers that managed to goddamn it stay in style. Goddamn it, one of the motherfuckers that was privileged to get the goddamn recipe to Negro pie. Goddamn it, the owner of Mom Pug's Sensational Sweets.
Yes, sir.
Our boy, Tommie Marshall. What's happening with you, homie?
What's happening with your fam?
Man, I can't call it, man. We just glad to have you in here, man. Can't believe I got you in this bit.
Man, glad to be here, man.
Man, that's what's happening, man.
And the stuff y'all see on the table, man, this is an example of these other famous products, man. And I can't say enough just how good y'all. I know looking on camera, y'all can see how moist and good they look, but man.
Yeah, the old delectable sweets. Goddamn it, good enough to make you want to slap your goddamn mama.
Watch out now.
Yeah, but what's happening, man? We want to do a business spotlight on you, man.
Yeah.
We see you out here, man, and we're proud of you, homie.
Appreciate
and we want
it.
to get them to give you some shine, you know, and give you your flowers while you live.
Man, I appreciate
You know
that,
what I'm
bro.
talking about? If you could, man. For one, tell me, when did you even first start baking and shit?
Oh,
Nigga, 'cause I
man.
ain't known that.
Man, I was 11 years old. I used to be around my grandmother's house all the time, and one day she was like, "Little fella, come here." I said, yes, ma'am. She said, "I'm gonna teach you how to cook, cause you ain't gonna live with a woman all your life."
Right.
So, you know, my grandmama knew me.
Ain't this a bitch?
Yeah.
Grandmama had the foresight to know if you got them and cook, you wasn't gonna live with no goddamn woman. And bake some motherfucking cakes and pies and shit. That's what I'm talking about. And Mom Pug, I know she's a gem of the community.
Yeah.
How old is she?
My pug is 90 years old.
Ooh, 90. That's what I'm talking about. Now that's how you get the recipe of the Negro pie, son.
You better
You
know.
got to be 90 years old to get the recipe.
And she's still sharp, man. Still sharp. You know, she's still there by where my grandma used to live at. And I last week I came through there, man. She was out there on the porch just chilling, man.
Man, but tell me, how did you get started in with the business, man? What made you to say, hey, I'm finna bake these pies and do it for a living?
So, back in 2012, I was in a car accident, drinking and driving on drugs, you know, just wilding out in these streets.
Okay.
Went to jail.
Okay.
I knew I was about to go back to prison, so I said, hey, I think I need some help. I need to go to a treatment center.
Okay.
So that kind of like offset that, you know, that violation. But while I was in there, I started learning about myself, you know, my addiction and why I was doing the things I was doing.
While you was in jail?
Down out on the streets.
Oh,
I was
okay,
in the
okay.
treatment center.
Oh, you was in the treatment center, okay.
Yeah, when I started learning things about myself, you know, why I was like, you know, I used to be like, man, why am I doing this crazy shit, man? You know, it's stuff teenagers do, but I was an adult doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But so fast forward, you know, in the treatment center, they would allow us a request every week, and every week my request was, let me bake some pies.
Okay.
And they denied me for like, shoot, man, 3 months. But
So
every week.
Like, man, this man can't cook, man. What the hell, no?
Hey, that's what they thought.
I know they did. He ready to bake a goddamn pie.
Hey, man, but I was very persistent.
Okay.
Every week, that was my request. Let me bake some pies.
Okay.
Every week it was a no. Come 4th of July time,
They didn't know you had the recipe.
they know I had that Negro pie recipe.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So that turned into what? Once you got out the treatment, because you can't start a business in the treatment center, okay?
No, but that's where I got the idea.
Okay.
I got to bake the pies.
Right.
And I sat back and I just watched everybody eat their pie, man. Their eyes roll back in their head. I said, that's what I want to do.
What kind of motherfucking pie did you make?
I made chocolate chest pie.
Chocolate goddamn cheese. Okay.
Yeah, that was the first pie I ever learned how to make.
Right. And was that the only pie?
No, it wasn't the only pie. I knew how to make chest pie.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, my Aunt Lynn, she gave me a recipe for a pecan pie.
Okay.
So, you know,
Shout out to
sweet
Aunt Lynn.
potato pie. Yeah, shout out to Aunt Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn Henry. Raymond James, go check it out.
Okay. So, I hear you talking a lot about the pies. You know what I mean? So how did it morph into these beautiful cakes that we got.
So while I was, once I got out of the treatment center, I started selling pies on trolleys downtown in Memphis on Main Street. I jump on the trolley, I stay there all day long, and I would sell my pies. But I wasn't making the money that I wanted to make, so I was like, man, I got to add more stuff to it. So, I got to playing around, and I asked my Aunt Mona, for a recipe to Tennessee whiskey cake. Yeah.
Aunt Mona had the recipe.
Mona had the recipe.
Yeah. Hold on, wait a minute, get it right. Award-winning.
The award-winning Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah, okay. So the Marshall family done had the secret of Negro pie locked in the goddamn vault.
Man, locked in the vault, baby.
Bitch.
They gave me the key.
Okay, that was what's happening.
Yeah.
What's up, man? So what flavors do we have here on the table?
So starting over here, we have chocolate passion, which is a chocolate vodka and Kahlua.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have the lemon drop, which is a lemon pound cake with a lemon vodka. And I have the green hornet, which is a lemon lime cake with a fresh lime squeeze with the lime vodka.
That's the newest one.
That's the newest one. Mm-hmm. Then I have the Tennessee whiskey.
Wait a minute, award-winning.
The award-winning
That's
Tennessee
my shit.
whiskey.
That's
Yeah.
my shit.
That's the one I, introduced to everybody.
Right.
That's the door opener there.
Right, man. That with some vanilla ice cream, I tried it, man.
Did you warm it up?
I did.
Yes, sir.
Man, I'm telling you, man, I might do something to you, man. You talk to me about my goddamn about that shit right there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been peaceful a long time. Louise,
Hold on, man.
what's that? Oh, my bad.
Man, don't disrespect the red
I
velvet.
can't.
That is the super moist red velvet. People
Right.
always ask me, man, what do you do to make that cake so moist?
Right. I had that question myself.
Yeah.
That motherfucker fat, dog. I'm talking about make your shit slide right out. Whatever you use in it.
My Aunt Lynn told me, she said, this is the one last secret ingredient and you better not tell anybody. I said, yes, man.
Man, this a bit.
Yeah, that's right.
These motherfuckers got the secrets, little walk.
Man, look, what by being a business owner, what's your greatest fear in owning your own business? When you got started, what was your greatest fear?
Not reaching all my goals. The goals that I set down.
So how do you manage it? How do you manage that fear?
Just continue, man. Continue to grind. Any successful business, it's gonna take you about 5 years for you to get up and running.
That's what I say. Yeah.
So, the most important thing is having capital to back you, for those years.
Yeah.
Or at least the first 2 years to get you started. And I made a mistake, jumping out there first go around, and COVID came and that hurt me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then, I stayed on my grind. I stayed focused. I was shopping my idea to different people, man, and everybody was telling me, no, I don't see it. No, I don't see it. No, I don't see it. But it only takes one yes.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I got that one yes.
That's what I'm talking about.
And I hadn't turned around yet.
Right.
Right now, I'm, in the makings of trying to get a distribution deal with a liquor distributor in Memphis. So I can stop all this running around, just take it one stop. Let them distribute it for me.
That's dope, because that was like one of my questions too, because I was gonna ask you how has the process been to scale it, which is what you're doing, trying to get it in different places.
So basically, what I do, man, I just go up to a business and be like, hey, I own Mama Pug's. I would love for you to try some of my cakes. I'd be like, go ahead, try some right now.
That always gonna get them, bro.
Yeah.
Even if you start out with the Tennessee whiskey, this slam dunking too, but you start out with Tennessee, you gonna get them right off the fucking bat.
That's the first one I hand to
ain't need no cap, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, that's the one right there.
That's my money maker.
Man, shit.
And I got a great story about that. I never forget when I first moved back down here a couple years ago. And little fella, I guess, got wind that I was here. Man, he called me, little walk, come holler at me. He was telling me about what he had going on. So we finally hooked up. I jumped in the truck with him. And he was like, man, taste the cake. I was like, little fella, I just got through eating. You know what I'm saying? Which I had. I said, I'm full. I'm not really a sweet person. He was like, man, just eat it. Little fella, I ain't hungry, nigga. Quit trying to give me this damn cake, nigga. Man, eat it. Give me that thing, man. So I sat there. I took my first bite.
Yeah.
He ain't said nothing. He talking to me. Next thing I know, little fella done looked over at me and said, I thought you weren't hungry, nigga.
Right. You done ate the whole
ate the whole thing, man.
Oh, yeah. You knew you was hungry.
Man, I said, yeah. I said, that's it. And like he said, once you, first of all, he got good product. So the product is great. So that's always gonna help through a pandemic or whatever. But yeah, once he hand it to you and you taste it, got you, man.
Damn right, Mama Pug Sensational Sweet.
Yeah,
I can dig it.
I want to ask you this: how important is it to have the right team behind you? You know what I'm saying? The right team for success.
That's very important because in the beginning I was a one-man show trying to do everything, man, and it was weighing on.
That's just stressful, man.
Stressful, man. That's why I got all this gray.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah, but you ain't got it like this.
No.
Yeah.
You got something else going on.
Right, you get old.
Yeah.
Oh, man. We all graduated together.
That's more than stress, goddamn it, right there, goddamn.
Right.
But now, seriously though, man, it's very important to have the right team behind you, man, because like I said, one person can't do it by themselves. Jordan couldn't do it by himself.
Right.
He couldn't do it when he had Pippen. He had to get somebody else, man. That's why, like in the league now, they got the big three.
You gotta have a team, bro.
I got two couples, man, two married couples. Mm-hmm. They invested in me, man, and they did stuff I wasn't expecting. They out here on the grind, man. They getting the ball rolling. That's the distribution deal. That's theirs.
Right.
They introduced me to some more restaurants, a couple more grocery stores. The marketing, they're gonna take care of that. So basically, what they're doing is making a way for me to just cook. Mm-hmm. I told them, I said, that's my ultimate goal. I said, I just want to be able to bake.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
So you basically saying that investment was more than money.
Yeah. It
was more than a monetary investment. Even though that was important, these people you got that came in, they showed you a lot of the game and they freed your time up.
Yeah, man, but hell, you just think how big that is for somebody to just believe in you.
Yeah.
I know,
you know
man. These people didn't know me from Adam, man. You
right.
know, somebody just told me, hey, man, it was the GM at the store I used to work at. I never worked for this man. Never talked to him.
Right.
One of the finance managers said, hey, man, he's somebody you might want to, talk to. He'll invest. So I gave him my pitch, had my numbers. That's another thing that's important, man. When you go to, meet with some people, you gotta have your shit together.
Right.
I had my projected 5-year goals. I was telling them where I started. I showed them my bank statements. I'm like, look, this is where I was. This is where I am now. This is where I want to be.
Right.
And a lot of people, they be like, man, you don't seem too excited. I am excited on the inside, but you don't know my ultimate goal.
I'm the same way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ask me all the time, am I excited and this? I can't get excited because I still got shit to do.
Yeah.
So I hadn't reached everything I'm trying to do. So, hey man, I get it. Man, so what would you tell somebody that's trying to get in the food game or the food industry?
Make sure you got a good product, first of all, because people on the street, they're going to talk.
Definitely.
Yeah. Word of mouth is going to kill you or it's going to make you great.
That's right.
So, and you got to be consistent with your taste. That's another thing, with me, I'm, everything I do is, I do it the same way every time.
That's what's up.
That's what as far as putting my eggs in, I got a routine. I do this, I do that, put my eggs in, do this, do that to every cake,
Mm-hmm.
So consistency, man.
Damn right.
And then you gotta be persistent with the customers, not overdoing it, but have some samples out. Just don't come to somebody who will be like, hey man, you want to buy this? I don't know you, man. I don't know how this tastes.
That's what's up.
So make sure you have some samples. You gotta invest in yourself.
Definitely.
Because if you don't invest in yourself, nobody else is gonna invest.
You got to believe in yourself too, man.
Yeah. You gotta believe in yourself.
And got to be willing to jump off the porch.
And you gotta be willing to, you gotta, like I'm 18 hours Mama Pug. I'm 6 hours sleep.
I got you.
I'm working more hours than I was at the dealership, but I still have more freedom.
I got you.
And when he said the dealership, y'all, he's talking about when he was, where he was working before he went full-fledged in with his own business. You know what I mean? So, because if I'm not mistaken, this is what you do now. This is it. This is it.
It's the only way I make a living.
Yeah.
If I don't bake any cakes, I don't eat.
You know what I'm talking about? And people got to know the sacrifice it takes to get up day after day and do the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Hey,
definition of insanity, doing the same thing.
Well, let me ask you this. If you were to write a book about this journey, your journey, like I say, I know it, I know you, you know what I'm saying? I know you for real. I'm privy to a lot of it. But if you was to write a book about the journey from, like you said, from the addiction part to when you know, finally found your calling and all of that, and now to here, to where we are now, what would the title of that book be? What would the name of that book be?
Life Through My Eyes.
Life Through Your Eyes. Explain.
Just, you know, giving you a vision of what it is going on in every household in America. You know, regardless if people want to admit it or not, there's some kind of alcoholic, some kind of addict. You know, it's no family is perfect. So, you know, I tell my story, you know, because I don't want anybody going behind my back, you know, saying, hey, you know, well, he just, no, you can't say it because this man done already said it. You know, I went on public.
Well, speaking of that, because I heard you say that before, what is your story?
I was,
what happened? What happened after we left each other in high school?
Man, around 2002, one night of fun turned into 10 years of hell for me.
Tell me about it.
I was at my apartment about to go play a softball game. I had some female friends over.
That's always fun.
Yeah. You know, we were drinking, smoking a little weed, and my cousin came over and he was like, hey man, you mind if I break this down? I was like, go ahead. So he broke down a little, you know, some powder.
Some powder? Okay.
Yeah, and the girls, they were like, hey, do you sell it? He was like, yeah. So they bought some, and you know, they were doing it. I said, man, you know, let me try that. And my cousin was like, nah man, I ain't gonna give it to you, man. I said, man, I'm grown, let me try that. Whew, I'm ready to go play some softball.
Ain't this a bitch?
Yeah, I went out there and had the game of my life.
I just been saying, had the best game ever.
Yeah. And when the game was over, because I have an addictive personality, I was like, hey, let's get some more of this shit here.
Oh, okay. You wanted to play some more softball.
Yeah, I wanted to play
some
more
softball. You wanted to be the superstar.
I was
Ain't
a superstar, yeah. So that was a 10-year ride of man I was chasing that same high from the very first time, and I never caught it.
Yeah,
just powder?
Yeah, powder. And at some point, you know, I was like, man, it don't do nothing for me, you know. The powder and, you know, beer.
Alcohol.
Yeah, that was my choice.
Oh, good. I mean, I'm about to say I didn't want that for you, but I didn't want you to graduate to motherfucking crack either.
No.
You know, you'd have been doing more than baking motherfucking cakes and pies.
You
know what I'm saying? You'd have been eating motherfuckers.
We ain't see with no cheeseburgers.
Right. He'd have been eating motherfucking cakes and pies.
Hell no, bro.
Not no cheeseburgers.
Right. Hell no, bro.
He'd have had them goddamn chocolatey. Oh, we ain't gonna get
That's good. Hey, look, fella, man, I want to tell you, man, like I said, giving you flowers right here. I'm proud of you, man, because, you know, of course, you know, I was there through a lot of that. We was in Nashville together, and, man, it's good to see you where you at, man, because I see it on you. When I first got back, got back to Jackson, man, and I was looking at you, I was like, let me see. I see little fella doing his thing, but I know the old little fella, and I saw it in your eyes, man. I still do that. That the old little fella's gone, man, and and this ain't my first time telling you this. You know, I done told you this. I'm proud of you, man, and keep it up, man.
Appreciate that.
Keep it up,
Appreciate
man.
it.
For real.
Yeah, man. You know, I
days of struggle.
You know, we always tell each other, man. You know, how proud we is of each other, man.
Man.
I can't bake no motherfucking pie, cake or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I got other resources. Goddamn, I'm pretty sure we'll partner up on later on down there.
We will.
We're gonna do some good business around here, man, because things looking up around this way.
Yeah, man, I got some visions, man, you know, starting here at home, too, you know, some things I want to do, so.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You got some causes you want to get in? What you talking about?
Yeah, you know, I just want to do some things, you know, once I make it, and, you know, I know that I'm going to make it because, you know, I feel it, I've talked to God about it, you know, I'm good.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just, you know, I want to come back and help, you know, the people who went through the struggles that I went through, just, you know, show them, hey, man, you don't have to be like this. You know?
Right.
All you got to do is just get focused, find your gift, because God gave everybody a gift.
Oh, yeah, and make it work for you.
Make it work for you.
Yeah, man. Now, see, that's the hardest thing for people to grasp onto, but it's real easy if you sit your ass still.
Yeah.
And talk to God about it and let him give you the vision.
One of my favorite verses, be still and know that I am God.
There you go.
And you said something that's prolific, finding your gift. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody, like I said, we have our own. It's so easy to be like, you know, I see this rapper doing his thing. Oh, I can do that. And you can do it to a certain extent, but that's not really your gift. Your gift might be management. So it makes it so much easier when you grasp on to what your gift is and really push that more. But I heard you say when you get where you need to be. What is your definition of where you need to be? What is that? Because I know it's not just monetary.
Well, I'm not baking.
Well, you're not baking.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
That's my ultimate goal. I got a storefront in Memphis. My next one, hopefully, sometime next year, I want to try to find me a spot here in Jackson and then move on to Nashville.
Right.
I have a following in Nashville also. So,
yeah.
My ultimate goal, I said to myself, if 2 older white women who started nothing but cake can do it, why come one black man can't do it?
Goddamn right.
I don't want the whole pie, but I'm gonna give him a slice of it.
Right. And that's
I'm gonna
all
take the majority of it.
That's all I want.
Yeah, I'm coming to take over. My plug ain't going nowhere.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
Goddamn it, hell, if we getting away slices. Goddamn it, let me get mine.
I give you a little slice.
Goddamn right. We gonna do good business right here. Man, my nigga.
What's your favorite part about being an entrepreneur?
Freedom.
Yeah, man.
Freedom. I can come and go as I please. I can pack up and go to Atlanta, man.
Buying your time back.
Make me some money. Have a vacation at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
I can go to Florida because I have a mobile dessert truck. Not only do I have a storefront, I got a mobile dessert truck, so I can go wherever the crowd is gonna be.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes it a lot easier.
And hopefully, maybe we can do this, Cam. Maybe we can get a picture of because he has a beautiful he has a beautiful trailer that you built yourself.
Me and my best friend Corey.
Yeah, everybody know Corey. We know Corey well, man.
Yeah.
I watched these guys put this thing together, and maybe we'll get a picture if we can and show it up there, man. That thing it's not your typical average little food truck, if that's what you want to call it. Little fella put this thing on a trailer. It looks great, man. Like I said, once again, he did this himself. The man got out there, with his partner, and he hands-on, nails himself. So
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Over putting his blood, sweat, and tears and money in this shit, man.
Yeah.
You just appreciate it more. I sit back and I look at things. I started with a van. I bought a van at the dealership I used to work at. I got it wrapped. 6-7 months later, I got the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Built a trailer. It's just pieces to the puzzle. This is everything that I wrote down and envisioned is coming to life. The key thing is I have to be patient.
Definitely.
Patient, consistent, and persistent.
It wasn't easy. I remember some good old cuss words coming out your mouth through that process.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, well, I'm gonna flip it. What's your least favorite? What's your least favorite thing about being an entrepreneur? If you could pick one.
Not getting enough rest. Trying to do everything myself.
I can see that.
Right.
Yeah.
Trying to watch every motherfucking dollar. Trying to watch every container. Man.
To the sugar, the eggs. One of the eggs cracked. I'm pissed off.
Just trying to stay organized with your bookkeeping.
Yeah.
And all this shit.
Hey man, I had to go out and get a CPA.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know anything about keeping no books.
Right.
I know some of the basics of running a business. That's why I got a team around me of business people who, like I said, invested in me, so they have something really invested in it. So they don't want to see it fail. I don't want to see it fail. So we're gonna soar.
That's what's up. So what does my pug say to you these days?
Man, one time in her talked about it, she just looked at me. She said, "Little fella," she said, "I don't know what to say." I said, "You said enough, Mama Pug."
That's it.
You said enough.
That's what's up, man.
So she's definitely happy for you.
Oh yeah.
That's what's up, man.
They all are, man. Coming from where I was to where I am today.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, shit, bro. We all go through shit. We done all. I'm telling you, we all got stories like a motherfucker since we left high school. But we're gonna get into that in a little bit. Everything we done learned thus far.
Yeah.
But what's your end game? I know you said you want to stop baking.
Yeah.
Do you?
Ultimately, like I said, I want to be able to start a chain. I want to be like I said, I want to take over. What Nothing But Cake has. I want to take over because my style. It might look the same, but I have alcohol infused cakes.
Right. So I'm sorry to cut you off. So are we like adding to it's cakes, pies? You adding any more desserts?
I'm working on a crown peach cobbler right as we speak.
A crown peach cobbler.
A crown.
So
peach
everything is gonna be alcohol infused, almost.
That's gonna be the option. You know, I'm gonna have. You know, I can make all these cakes. You know, minus the Tennessee whiskey.
I get it. But I'm talking about as far as how you come in your brand, how you branding it.
Yeah.
So
that's my whole niche.
That's dope. That's dope as fuck. I can dig it, man. Shit.
Good. Get the shovel. I'm gonna help you dig it.
You ain't gotta tell me twice, goddamn hell. When the cameras go off, goddamn it, like shut the lights down. We're gonna get into the nitty gritty of it, goddamn.
So when you get in your zone, how do you come up and generate new ideas for products? Do you just, how do you come up? Because like I say, I know this one is the newest one. How do you get to the point where you come up with a new one?
Yeah. Research and development. Where that's coming from?
Commercials. You know, food commercials. I see Sonic might, come out with a strawberry banana or something. Like, I got a strawberry banana pudding.
Yeah.
You know, they got, the lime stuff, lemon and lime. Boom, make me a lemon lime cake.
Put your twist on it.
Yeah, I just, I take ideas, that's what good, artists do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
man. Because, we gotta figure out a way to save our youth out here, man. Because they we clown, but damn.
And see, that's another thing,
man. And these motherfuckers actually think that drug dealing is an option for a career.
Yeah.
That's crazy as fuck.
And they put it all on the gram for us to see. This, they're not discreet about it at all. They act like you say, selling dope is legal, man.
Yeah, man. They coming like it. We had rules, bro. We had to follow rules.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I followed the G code, man, and then they done threw that shit to the side.
Yeah.
Look like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, definitely.
But still, we're gonna still have to handle it accordingly, though, man. We're gonna have to find a way to reach them, though. And being serious entrepreneurs and caring about our community, we're gonna have to come back and find a way, man, and team up with the right people, man, to try to do something right here, man.
And that's something, I want to also do, because I can tell them about my story and, just let them know, hey, man, you're going to be going the same path. I don't know what your end results are going to be.
Right.
But you keep it up. I went to prison for selling drugs, You did what I did, did my crime, did my little time. I said I'll never go back there again. There's no place
that's
for
the goddamn key. Now, we all going to make mistakes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm out. Goddamn it.
Which one? What's your biggest seller, Tommie?
Tennessee whiskey.
By far. Because I would think that red velvet looks so good. I really would think that red velvet, but you say that Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah. On the average, I have to do anywhere from 80 to 100 Tennessee whiskeys in a day's time. When I go out to sell.
80 to 100. Mm-hmm. I like them numbers, Tommie.
That's just that one.
That's just that one.
Yeah.
I got one liquor store, man. He orders 100 a week, just that cake alone. Then he orders, some more flavors.
And for the record, I want to say, man, that was so brilliant. Once again, I'm going back to, coming up with ideas. I'm glad that little fella thought of that because, like he says, his cakes, not all of them, but they're infused with liquor. So to think of the idea to go ahead and market to the liquor stores and to get them on board, to me, like I told you, like I said, we talked about this. This is my partner. Man, that was so brilliant. That was so brilliant, little fella. How did that come to you? How did it come to you to do? Did somebody tell you?
Yeah.
You was like, wait a minute.
My old GSM at the dealership, Danny Anderson, he was like, hey, Tommie T. He said, man, you know where you need to be selling these cakes? He said, the liquor stores. He said, they can sell food in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I'm gonna try it out with the liquor store I buy my liquor at. Mm-hmm. So I went there and I was like, hey, woo. Y'all wanna try this? He's like, we'll give it a shot.
Right.
He said, man, we'll probably do about 100 a month. Mm-hmm. I started smiling at him. Mm-hmm. And I walked away. I said, I have some here tomorrow. Mm-hmm. That first day.
I was finna say, that 100 a month, I know that.
That first day, they did 37 cakes the first day. And he called me, he's like, man, I said, that's why I started smiling at you.
Yeah, right.
Because I knew what was going to happen.
Right.
Oh, well, that's what's up, Tommie, man. Right. Hell, we done had a good time, man. We're going to talk about the business. We're going to talk about some more, but we're going to get into the bullshit in just a second.
Hey, what's up, world? This your boy, Lil Walt. Man, thank y'all for watching Left-Handed Conversations. Man, we appreciate the support. And if you like what we're giving to you, man, hit that subscribe. Man, please leave your comments and all that good stuff. And man, if you like what you see and what you hear, please hit that button. And man, we're gonna give you everything, and then we're gonna keep them coming, man. So we appreciate that. Left Hand Conversations, Lil Wall. Man, we here, baby. Peace.